In many parts of the world, daily life is shared. Someone cooks, someone cleans, someone helps take care of the home. Sometimes it's family, sometimes it's hired help, sometimes it's simply expected. But in the United States, many adults do everything themselves. They cook their own meals, they clean their own homes, they wash their own clothes, they even mow their own lawns. This happens not only among people with limited income, but also among professionals, managers, and business owners. Why? Why do Americans handle so much of daily life on their own? Why is self-cooking and self-cleaning so normal in American culture? The answer is not money alone. It is not convenience alone. It is a combination of history, values, economics, and identity. One of the strongest ideas in American culture is self-reliance. From an early age, Americans hear messages like, "Take care of yourself. Don't depend on others. Learn how to do things on your own." This mindset comes from history. Early American settlers lived far apart. Help was not always available. Survival depended on personal effort. Over generations, self-reliance became more than a survival skill. It became a moral standard. Being able to cook, clean, and manage a home is seen as proof of competence. If an adult cannot handle basic life tasks, they may be viewed as immature or unprepared. Daily chores are not small things in American culture. They represent capability. In the U.S., adulthood is closely tied to responsibility. Being an adult does not simply mean age. It means managing your own life. That includes feeding yourself, maintaining your living space, organizing your time. When Americans say someone is independent, they usually mean that person can take care of everyday needs. Relying too much on others for basic tasks can feel uncomfortable, not because help is bad, but because dependence conflicts with the idea of adulthood. Cooking and cleaning become daily expressions of responsibility. They are quiet signals that someone is managing their own life. Economic reality plays a major role. In the United States, domestic labor is costly. Hiring help often involves high hourly wages, taxes, insurance, legal protections. Even part-time help can become expensive quickly. As a result, having full-time domestic help is considered a luxury. Many middle-class households simply cannot justify the cost. Doing things yourself becomes the logical choice. Cooking at home and cleaning your own space can save significant money over time. This economic factor reinforces cultural values. Self-reliance feels both practical and responsible. Privacy is extremely important in American culture. The home is viewed as a private zone. It is a place where people relax, let their guard down, exist without observation. Allowing outsiders into that space can feel uncomfortable. Hiring cleaners or cooks means scheduling visits, sharing personal space, adjusting routines. For many Americans, this disrupts their sense of control. Doing household tasks yourself keeps the home private. It allows people to feel fully at ease in their own space. American children are often taught household responsibility early. Kids may be expected to clean their rooms, do dishes, help with laundry, prepare simple meals. Parents often avoid doing everything for their children. The goal is not strictness. The goal is preparation. Children learn that daily tasks are part of life. By adulthood, cooking and cleaning feel routine rather than burdensome. They are habits built over time. In American culture, most forms of work are respected. There is relatively little stigma around manual tasks. Cleaning, cooking, and maintenance are not considered shameful. A successful professional may still cook dinner after work, clean on weekends, do home repairs themselves. Avoiding household chores does not signal higher status. In some cases, doing your own work signals humility and practicality. This attitude supports self-sufficiency. Eating out in the United States can be expensive. Restaurant meals often cost far more than home cooking. As a result, many Americans cook regularly. Home kitchens are designed for daily use. Meal preparation becomes part of routine life. Cooking is not always a hobby or passion. Often, it is simply efficient. Over time, it becomes a habit rather than a chore. Cooking at home gives control. People can choose ingredients, portions, cooking methods. Many Americans associate home cooking with healthier living. Cleaning also follows personal standards. Doing it yourself allows people to decide. How clean is clean? When tasks are done. This sense of control is important. It reinforces autonomy. Managing household help requires coordination. Schedules must align. Instructions must be given. Expectations must be communicated. Doing things yourself removes these complications. You work on your own time. For Americans, flexibility is valuable. Self-managed chores fit into personal schedules more easily. Knowing you can take care of yourself builds confidence. Cooking and cleaning are not just tasks. They provide emotional security. If circumstances change, job loss, relocation, relationship shifts, basic life skills remain. This independence feels reassuring. It reduces anxiety about reliance on others. Doing things yourself does not mean isolation. Many Americans share chores with family members. Cooking together and cleaning together are common. The difference is choice. Participation is voluntary, not assumed. Independence allows cooperation without obligation. To outsiders, American life may appear demanding. Why do people handle everything alone? Why not delegate? But within the culture, self-sufficiency feels empowering. It signals control, stability, and capability. What looks exhausting from the outside often feels normal on the inside. Paradoxically, doing more yourself can feel freeing. You are not waiting on others. You are not adjusting to someone else's schedule. You are not negotiating preferences. Daily responsibility creates independence. Freedom is not the absence of work. It is the ability to manage your own life. Americans cook their own meals and clean their own homes, not because they have no alternatives. They do it because they believe independence begins with daily responsibility. Self-reliance builds confidence. Managing your own life creates freedom. In American culture, adulthood is not proven by status. It is proven by capability. And that capability starts at home.